Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue the chapter number 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. In today's session, we will discuss the characteristics of synthetic fabrics. Now, let us see what are the characteristics of synthetic fabrics. Number 1. Less absorption of water. Natural fabrics absorb more water than synthetic fabrics. Hence, synthetic fabrics dry faster. So, you know that synthetic fabrics are made up of synthetic fibers. So, one of the important characteristics of synthetic fabric is less absorption of water. That means synthetic fibers absorb less water in comparison with the natural fabrics. Therefore, synthetic fabrics dry faster. Number 2. Resistance from wrinkles. The natural fabric such as cotton gets wrinkled and needs ironing to remove the wrinkles, but synthetic fabric does not get any wrinkles. See, the wrinkles or curls can be seen easily in the natural fabric, but the synthetic fabrics does not get wrinkles. Number 3. Resistance to attack from insects and moths. The natural fabrics such as cotton, silk and wool need a lot of maintenance and care. Insects and moths easily get attracted and eat away the fabric. On the other hand, synthetic fabrics are not attracted by insects and moths. See, the natural fibers like cotton, silk and wool need lots of care and maintenance. What is the reason? Because they are attracted easily by the insects and eat away by the insects and moths. But the synthetic fabrics are not attracted by insects and moths. Do you know why? Because they are made by the chemical compounds. The fourth property is resistance to shrinkage. The natural fabric such as cotton, wool and silk shrink when washed with water. Hence, these are not cleaned using water and soap or detergents but are dry cleaned. See, the natural fabrics such as cotton, wool and silk, they become shorter in size after washing. That is known as shrinkage. So, this is a problem. Okay. Therefore, these natural fabrics are not cleaned very often using water or soap, but they are dry cleaned without using water. Synthetic fabrics, on the other hand, can be washed with soap or detergents without any problem. We can wash easily at home the synthetic fabrics using soap or detergents. Fifth point, high tensile strength. Synthetic fibers have more tensile strength, last long and are more durable. Here tensile strength means the ability to carry the weight. You have already seen an activity regarding this. Okay, so this synthetic fibers are having more strength, they last long and are more durable in comparison with the natural fibers. Point number 6. Availability in attractive colors. Synthetic fabrics are available in various colors which do not fade off on washing. See, usually the clothes which are made up of synthetic fabrics do not lose their colors or fade away after washing. But the natural fibers easily fade away as we wash again and again. Point number 7. Cost effective. Synthetic fabrics are manufactured in industries with chemicals and hence can be produced on a large scale, which makes them cheap. See, we have seen that natural fabrics are very costly because of their production cost. But synthetic fabrics are manufactured in industries with chemicals. Therefore, we can produce on a large scale. When something is produced on a large scale, its cost of manufacturing becomes less. Therefore, the synthetic fabrics are comparatively cheaper than the natural fibers. Now, let us have a comparative study between natural and synthetic fibers. First of all, we will see the features of natural fibers. Natural fibers are obtained from plant and animals. They are less durable. Moth and insects can easily attack clothes made from natural fabrics, absorb more water and take longer time to dry, may shrink when washed with water, get wrinkled easily and need ironing, expensive and need high maintenance. So these are the summary of the characteristics of natural fibers. Now let us see what are the features of synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are prepared using chemicals. They are more durable. They are resistant to moth and insects. They absorb less water and dry faster. They do not shrink. They are wrinkle resistant, and synthetic fibers are cheap and do not need maintenance. Now let us discuss an activity. The aim of the activity is to test the water soaking capacity of natural and synthetic fabrics. For that, the materials required are one cotton fabric and one nylon fabric of the same size. For example, 10 into 10 centimeter. Then beaker, water and measuring cylinder. So this activity we are going to do to check the water soaking capacity of synthetic and natural fabrics. For that we need the same size cotton fabric and nylon fabric, beaker, water and a measuring cylinder. Now let us see the procedure of the activity. Take two 500 ml beakers and label them as A and B. Fill both the beakers with equal amount of water. So what is the first step? We have to take 500 ml beaker and fill them with water, and also label them as A and B, and care must be taken to see that both the beakers are filled with equal amount of water. Number 2. Soak the cotton fabric in beaker A and nylon fabric in beaker B. So after filling the water, we have to soak the cotton fabric in beaker A and nylon fabric in beaker B. In procedure number 3, we keep the two beakers undisturbed for 5 minutes. So after soaking the cotton and nylon fabrics in both the beakers, we have to keep them undisturbed for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, remove the fabrics from the beakers and measure the volume of water left in beakers A and B using a measuring cylinder. So afterwards, after 5 minutes, we can see that some water is left out in both the beakers. So what we have to do? We have to measure that volume of water using a measuring cylinder. Observations. Number 1. The water left in the beaker A is, for example, 150 ml, and the water left in beaker B is say 300 ml. Here we have to remember that in beaker A we have soaked cotton fabric, and in beaker B we have soaked nylon fabric. So from this what we can conclude? We can conclude that the natural fabric absorbs more water than the synthetic fabric. Now let us see what are the advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Although synthetic fibers have many advantages over natural fibers, these fibers have certain drawbacks also. Let us have a comparison of advantages and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. First we will see what are the advantages of synthetic fibers. They have good elasticity, they are wrinkle resistant, stretchable, less expensive, more durable, and also can handle heavy load without breaking. Now we will see what are the disadvantages of synthetic fibers. These synthetic fibers catch fire easily, not comfortable in hot and humid weather, non-biodegradable, can burn on ironing at high temperature. These synthetic fibers do not allow air to pass through it. Synthetic fibers do not absorb body sweat easily. So these are the disadvantages of synthetic fibers. Now let us see what is blended fabric. A fabric that is made by mixing two different fibers is called blended fabric. The mixing of fibers is done to get a new fabric with improved properties. So blended fabric means the fabric which is obtained or made by mixing two different fibers. Why it is done so? To get the fibers which is having the new and improved properties. Some of the commonly used blended fabrics are terracotta, polywool and polycot. So the examples of blended fabrics are terracotta, polywool and polycot. As the name indicates, the terracotta is a mixture of terling and cotton, polywool is a mixture of polyester and wool, and polycot is a mixture of polyester and cotton. So now we have seen what are the characteristics of both natural fibers and synthetic fibers. So to avoid the disadvantages and improve the quality of these both fibers, now we can have a blended fabric. Examples are terracotta, polywool and polycot. Now let us see what are the qualities of the blended fabric terracotta. Terracotta is a blended fabric made by the combination of terling and cotton. Terling is wrinkle resistant, absorbs less water, catches fire easily and causes discomfort. Cotton absorbs more water and is not wrinkle resistant. It absorbs sweat and moisture to give us comfort. So terling is a synthetic fiber which has got the qualities like wrinkle resistant, it absorbs less water but catches fire easily. Therefore, it causes discomfort also. But cotton absorbs more water and is not wrinkle resistant. Since cotton absorbs more water, it can absorb sweat and moisture to give us comfort. When these two are mixed in any ratio, we get a terracotta. So when terling and cotton are mixed in any ratio, then we get a new fabric called a terracotta. Terracotta absorbs water and gives a cooling effect and hence is more comfortable to wear. It does not require ironing and is soft and durable. So what are the advantages of terracotta? It can absorb water and gives a cooling effect. Therefore, it is more comfortable to wear in the summer also. It does not require ironing and is soft and durable. So the qualities of both the fibers, terling and cotton, are mixed here. So we get a new and comfortable fabric to wear. So students, I hope you have understood the topics very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as early as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.